Your life is built on the foundation of your thoughts. Every decision you make, every action you take, every habit you form is born first in your mind. If your mind is weak, your life will be weak. If your mind is small, your life will be small. But if you change your mind, if you sharpen your thoughts, if you replace weakness with strength, everything in your life begins to change. The most powerful transformation you will ever experience does not start in the world around you. It starts inside your head. Think about where you are right now. Your current reality is not an accident. It is the product of your past thinking. Every choice you made began as a thought. Every path you walked was guided by the beliefs you held. If you are not satisfied with your life, it is not because you are doomed. It is because your thoughts have been leading you down the wrong road. And here is the greatest truth. The road can be changed. The destination can be changed. But first, the mind must change. Most people never understand this. They live like prisoners inside their own heads. They tell themselves, I can't. I'm not enough. I'll never make it. They believe the voices of doubt louder than the whispers of possibility. They repeat the lies they've heard since childhood. Too poor, too broken, too weak, too late, until those lies harden into chains. And then they wonder why their life never moves forward. The chains were never on their body. The chains were always on their mind. But the mind is not fixed. The mind is not permanent. The mind is a muscle, and like any muscle, it can be trained, strengthened, and transformed. You can rewire the way you think. You can destroy the old beliefs that limit you. You can build new patterns, new strength, new clarity. And when you do, the world around you begins to shift because the outer world follows the inner world. When you change your mind, your energy changes. Intention creates energy, and energy creates momentum. If you wake up every day feeding yourself the thought that you are capable, that you are disciplined, that you are unstoppable, your energy will reflect it. You will act differently. You will move differently. You will speak differently. People will feel the difference before you even open your mouth. And as your energy shifts, doors begin to open, opportunities appear, and progress accelerates. But if you keep telling yourself the same weak stories, you will live the same weak life. The mind is powerful, but it is also obedient. It becomes whatever you feed it. If you feed it fear, it will give you hesitation. If you feed it excuses, it will give you procrastination. If you feed it doubt, it will give you failure. But if you feed it courage, it will give you confidence. If you feed it discipline, it will give you consistency. If you feed it vision, it will give you a future. Nothing changes until your mind changes. You cannot create success with a defeated mindset. You cannot build strength with a victim's mindset. You cannot grow with a fixed mindset. Your life will always rise or fall to the level of your thinking. Change your thinking, and your life rises with it. Understand this. Challenges are not the enemy. Pain is not the enemy. Struggle is not the enemy. The enemy is the thought that tells you these things will break you. The storm does not choose who to destroy and who to strengthen. The difference is the mind. One person looks at the storm and sees the end. Another looks at the same storm and sees a beginning. One sees destruction, the other sees opportunity. One gives up, the other grows stronger. The storm is the same. The mind is different. This is why your thoughts matter. This is why your beliefs matter. This is why you must take control of your mind. Every day, the world tries to feed you poison. Negative news, doubtful voices, hateful comments, limiting opinions. If you do not guard your mind, that poison will take root. But you are not helpless. You can choose what you feed your thoughts. You can choose to plant seeds of strength instead of weakness, seeds of courage instead of fear, seeds of discipline instead of excuses. And whatever you plant, you will harvest. Ask yourself, what am I feeding my mind every day? Am I feeding it doubt, or am I feeding it belief? Am I feeding it distraction, or am I feeding it focus? Am I feeding it weakness, or am I feeding it strength? Because the harvest is coming, whether you want it or not. The life you live tomorrow is growing from the seeds you are planting in your mind today. And yes, it will be hard to change. Your old beliefs will fight back. They will whisper to you, "You've always been this way. You'll never change. Why even try?" But those are just echoes of your past. They are not your future. Every time you challenge a negative thought, every time you replace it with a stronger one, you weaken the chains. And with enough repetition, the chains break completely. That is the power of a changed mind. It is not about pretending. It is not about lying to yourself. It is about choosing strength over weakness, discipline over laziness, belief over doubt. It is about training your mind daily, just like you would train your body. It is about refusing to let your thoughts run wild, refusing to let your fears lead, refusing to let your excuses control you. Control your mind, and you control your life. Do not underestimate how powerful this is. The greatest revolutions in history began with a thought. The greatest achievements, inventions, and breakthroughs began with a belief. Every leader, every fighter, every builder who changed the world first changed their mind. They refused to accept the limits placed on them. They refused to carry the chains handed down to them. They dared to think differently, and because of that, they lived differently. Now it is your turn. Your life is waiting for you to think differently. Your future is waiting for you to believe bigger. Your potential is waiting for you to change your mind. You are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too weak. These are lies your old mindset wants you to believe. But the moment you replace them with truth, the moment you decide that you are capable, strong, disciplined, worthy, that is the moment everything begins to change. Every breakthrough begins with one shift in thinking. A person trapped in excuses changes their mind and becomes a person of discipline. A person drowning in doubt changes their mind and becomes a person of confidence. A person paralyzed by fear changes their mind and becomes a person of courage. And little by little, choice by choice, thought by thought, their entire life transforms. So I ask you right now, what is the thought that is holding you back? What is the belief that has been chaining you down? What is the lie that you keep repeating? Identify it, expose it, break it, replace it, and every time it comes back, fight it again, replace it again, until one day it no longer has power over you, until one day you realize you are no longer the prisoner, you are the master. This is the path. This is the process. Change your mind, and your world begins to change. Change your mind, and your future begins to take shape. Change your mind, and you become the person you were always meant to be. It will not happen overnight. It will not be instant. But if you stay consistent, if you stay disciplined, if you keep planting new thoughts every single day, the transformation will come. This is your chance. This is your time. Do not waste another day living in the prison of old beliefs. Do not waste another moment listening to the lies of fear. Do not waste another breath doubting yourself. From this moment forward, decide that your mind will no longer be your enemy. Decide that your mind will become your weapon. Decide that your thoughts will no longer betray you. They will build you. Change your mind. And when you do, watch how your energy rises. Watch how your focus sharpens. Watch how your results multiply. Watch how the world around you bends to the strength of your new belief. This is not magic. This is not luck. This is the power of a changed mind. And it is available to you right now. So live it, speak it, act on it, protect it, feed it, guard it, strengthen it. Because once you change your mind, nothing can ever stay the same.